teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. Campbell now on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only
guy. Getting them all, bro.
There's 11 on the side on the other way.
Watch out.
He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
See it now. You can get no more.
Here's Jackson. He's him over the middle. He's stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Get me through the ass out of here.
That's completed out to the right. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line.
Don't do that to that dog.
Take him out just short of it. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
See it. No more after that.
They run it with Saquon.
That's it. Give me your dance. No more.
And he's finally hauled down to 12. Gain 15 there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. It's
no more in there.
Good on the PAT. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ain't no more in there, bro. Time for me to throw peanuts everywhere. Ain't no more. You're not getting no more. No more. No more. No more.
Return coming from
No
the
more.
6.
No more.
He's got a leg.
No more. No more. No more.
Nice effort there.
No more.
Now the Cowboys getting an opportunity.
Yeah,
to
you done
send their
had too much.
offense out for the first time. And it'll be their 2nd-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into the spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You get more comfortable in the role. As he goes forward, he tries to learn and take something away from each and every one of these moments.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Another carry for him.
Come on.
Enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards. Offense to the line. 2nd down. Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
They'll go sleep.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch. That yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
That's him on the quick hitter. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Gronk as they force this 4th down. They'll throw for it.
Get off of him.
And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Coming to the line for
Get out of there.
1st and 10.
Get out of there. Get out of there.
Throwing now off the play action.
Hey, close that refrigerator back. Close that refrigerator. Get out of there.
Drives them backward. 2nd down coming up.
Get out of there. Get.
They'll throw it.
You got to get your butt popped. Yeah, exactly. You bad as hell.
That one is incomplete.
Yeah, you is.
On through the contact.
That's why you started running.
Last play, and out 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here.
Austin.
And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Offense is set. 1st and 10. going to throw out of the gun. Outside and into the hands of Bateman. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Eagles' 13-yard line.
Third down along with Blue. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. Up the middle, Blue. And he is well clear.
Come on.
That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. First down, and they go right back to it. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. Got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ on the guess-so until that defense proves it can stop it.
Boy.
A tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you've got to imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield.
Wow.
Picked it, so couldn't hang on in the end.
Oh, that was my pick.
On a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Shut up!
Barkley off the pistol again. Solid game
Look at my
there,
foot,
but
dude.
it's still 3rd down and short.
Look at why you ain't after your phone.
Now, as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Nah, you ain't calling me out. We put up. Why you ain't after when I called you?
You get yards like that in the run game, you won't
Nigga,
take
you
it
lying.
in the NFL.
You lying. You lying.
Mistake.
You know exactly. No, go look again. Go look. Go look. Go look again. Go look, yo. Go look, nigga. Exactly, nigga. What you talking about? Nigga, this shit whole logs and shit. Oh, I know it's in the talking about that. Nigga, you put this shit. Why you? Nigga, you ain't called. We ain't talked since the 8th, nigga. Nigga, stop it, nigga. Why you ain't answer the call this morning? Why you answer the call this afternoon? Nigga, I called you at 12 o'clock. Exactly. That motherfucker was dead, nigga. Exactly. Nigga, say it again. Say it again, nigga. Nigga, why shit was dead, nigga. Shut up, nigga. Why you ain't out there at 12? I was around the corners and shit. You didn't pick up the phone. You know what I'm saying?
16 yards on that play. That'll be good.
You know what I mean?
First down.
Hell no.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted.
Hell
It's not
no.
just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air.
Hell no.
When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like
You ain't
that,
answer the horn, nigga. I was right there by your side, nigga. Where
First down. Here's Lamar.
Nigga, you was still asleep?
Sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd. From the gun, Jackson. Gets him on the in route. And this one does not go far. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but he stopped him short. It's 4th down now. Ryan Fitzgerald lining up for the field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Incredible kicker, man. That is a coach's desk, friend. It saves you so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to the link right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at first down here. Plowing up the middle. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Not much time left on the play clock. Brian Schottenheimer's going to get a timeout here. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Back-to-back carries here. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Throwing it on second down. Setting up the screen. Past the 35. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Gamble now on the return. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. Rolling into enemy territory. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. First down now. Ball at the 33. Play fake. Jackson. Defender arrives right at The ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Throwing again is Lamar. Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. To keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
In the red zone now. It's a screen to Barkley. Shoots away from one. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
He brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Intercepted in the end zone. Kyer Elam makes the play. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Headed in reverse so far. Time shifting to drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Hand off to the back. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. They give it to him again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Everybody rushing back to the line. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to the well again. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
It's a gain of 11. And the Cowboys, 1st down.
Ready? Right up the gut. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. And he gets the handoff. Finds a big lane. And he's finally brought down at the 9. Okay, ready? In the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys 1st down.
The give, it's Blue. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Gamble now on the return. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Setting up the running back screen. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Jackson now on 3rd. He's going to run for it. And not much doing. He's stopped quickly. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well.
It's 4th down.
Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cowboys and receiver Jimmy Horn Jr. set to take over once again. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. All set to go now from the 35. First and 10. Here's Jackson. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. Now Jackson on third down. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Ryan Fitzgerald lining up for the field goal. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives him a little more confidence running into the locker room.
From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the third quarter. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Back to work after throwing the pin. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Cooper to Jean with the stop. Second down now, they need 7. Here's the backup, first throw. It's his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down. Dropping back to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here. Takes the second down snap. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Working now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball stays at that 37 here, second and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That one's complete right side. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
He gets it. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th.
He's back to throw. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
It's a turnover on downs.
They go play fake with Jackson. All the left side. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively. Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. It's coming here, Jackson. It's his back. Here's Barkley. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Lamar throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Barkley trying this up the gut. Will have the 1st down and even more. Keeps himself upright. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start the 2nd half with some needed points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
All right, gonna get a 2-point try here. Brock Jackson gets his offense lined up.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point.
He'll call his own number, and he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Cowboys and receiver Jimmy Horn Jr. set to take over once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll start the drive with Blue. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Here we go, here we go. 19, 18, go.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The incompletion still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. A 3rd down run with Blue. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up third and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line, knowing the run was coming. But boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
And we'll have a Cowboys field goal try coming up. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that grows the lead to 5.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Gamble now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Jackson. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Tight end going in motion here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Escapes the defender. And as he goes out of bounds, we're going to hear from our referee who the guilty party is on this flag. So they'll decline this and take the results. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Running it after the penalty. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down. 30, just 2 to go. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, around with Barkley. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
On the stop. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 16-yard line.
Here's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Yards to go.
Third and long for him here. He's going for it himself. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. He picks up 15 on the play. And now they have a first and goal.
First down.
Barkley does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
Loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 3-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
3rd and goal.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. And he's got it. That's a layup for touchdown. The Eagles take a fourth quarter lead. And the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for two.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
And it falls incomplete. Can't make that pass work, so as a result, they will not be able to push their new lead to a field goal. Okay, Brock, dialing up another two-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail? It would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked out of the 33 before being stopped. Have to pick up the pace offensively as they go hurry up. Pass play on 1st and 10. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield. So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Still sticking with the passing game. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Brings up 2nd and goal. The Eagles, 6-yard line.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense working quickly. Here's again, straight up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Gamble now on the return. He dodged the tackle. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Sending a tight end in motion left. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
It's not.
Looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first down, Jackson taken in by Smith. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Jackson throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield, and you're taking that short completion.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
That's right.
Jackson yet again. Throw left side, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew. Exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Can't connect on this one. Right in this. Been throwing for all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles facing a 5-point deficit. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. He's back to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
This This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Their hand is forced here. They've got to get this. They're down 5. Desperation time here. Driving across the 15-yard line. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have taken the lead late. It's caught. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Into the red zone. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
So as we expected, they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage.
Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
Gamble now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can push pipes, it can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Setting up to pass. He's running with it, and he's tackled for no gain. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. To throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first.
Eagles.
He is to throw. That's his back. Here's Barkley. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Lamar now from the gun. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Taking inside the red zone. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. The ball on the 13 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson's going to throw again. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
He was covered by Drew Sanders.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Stuffs it in the end zone. The look was there on third down. Instead, it's incomplete. They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is fourth down. Here he is to throw. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. He'll throw it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way. Still taking shots until the very last play. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.